Proud Boys leader and Capitol window smasher to be sentenced. Two prominent members of the Proud Boys, including one who played a key role in their January 6 Capitol March and another who facilitated the initial breach by smashing a window with a stolen police shield, are scheduled for sentencing on Friday. These convictions come after a lengthy trial presided over by a federal judge. Ethan Nordin, aged 33 and hailing from Auburn, Washington, was entrusted with leading the group's activities in Washington, D.C., following the banishment of Proud Boys leader Henry Enrique Tarrio from the city. Nordin, along with Joseph Biggs, an influential figure on the far right and an associate of broadcaster Alex Jones, directed approximately 200 individuals using megaphones. They steered the group toward the Capitol well before former President Donald Trump's speech and encouraged both Proud Boys and Trump supporters to breach the Capitol as the electoral vote certification began on January 6. On Thursday, Joseph Biggs was sentenced to 17 years in prison, and Zachary Rell, another group leader, received a 15-year sentence. The sentencing guidelines are optional, and many judges have chosen to impose sentences below them for January 6 defendants. Judge Timothy J. Kelly, appointed by Trump, noted that the prosecutor's recommended sentences for Biggs were higher than what he believed the crime warranted. Dominic Petzola, who used a police riot shield to break Capitol glass, resulting in the initial breach, was captured on video celebrating inside the Capitol. Petzola had only joined the Proud Boys 2 months prior to January 6 and had minimal involvement in the group's pre-riot communications. He was convicted of multiple charges, including seditious conspiracy, obstruction of an official proceeding, conspiracy to prevent federal officers from performing their duties, and destruction of government property over $1,000. While most defendants in January 6 cases have received sentences below the recommended guidelines, Stuart Rhodes, leader of the Oath Keepers, received an 18-year term for seditious conspiracy, the longest sentence so far. Prosecutors are requesting a 33-year sentence for Tarrio, who is set to be sentenced next Tuesday. The jury convicted Nordin of seditious conspiracy, but acquitted Petzola of the same charge. Both were convicted of obstruction of an official proceeding, conspiracy to prevent federal officers from performing their duties, and destruction of government property over $1,000. Petzola was also convicted of robbery for stealing a police shield during the riot. In his testimony, Petzola lied to the FBI and falsely accused Biggs of possessing a firearm on January 6. He claimed that he entered the Capitol to make a statement, recording a selfie video in an attempt to convey a profound message.